Hello, this is Dr. Linda Martinez-Louis. I'd like to speak with you about shameless narcissists project shame on their spouses. Shame is a complex, intolerable feeling of being exposed, wanting to disappear, even to not exist, feeling inferior and worthless. Each person feels shame in his or her own way. A child who feels shame has been shamed by a parent or parents, siblings, or other family members. Shaming a child is a very dreadful way of controlling them, making them feel small and helpless. Chronic shaming abuse leaves a painful imprint on the psyche. Narcissists are shameless. They have no sense of limits or consideration for others. Narcissists lie shamelessly, attempt to destroy your reputation, even have you fired from a job. For these serious transgressions of human decency, they feel no shame. I say again, narcissists feel no shame. Not having a conscience facilitates narcissists in their outrageous and hurtful behaviors. Narcissists are particularly brutal with their spouses. They create reasons to shame their partners. Riding along with the shaming is their volcanic rage. Here, there's no let-up. They constantly scream in your face, slam doors, hit walls, then revert to the silent treatment. At the end of these wretched scenes, the narcissist blames you for disturbing him or her. Narcissistic spouses are constantly finding ways to whittle you down psychologically, to keep you desperate, to throttle every nerve ending. Shaming is one of their most effective cruelties. It is especially pernicious if you were shamed as a small child. Some spouses take this toxic kind of abuse because it is so familiar to them. They unconsciously turn to a narcissistic spouse to reinforce how they feel and felt from childhood. Some spouses, after years of being belittled and laughed at and dragged through the mud of abuse, wake up and realize they don't deserve to be treated in this way any longer. The work of separating permanently from the narcissistic spouse has begun. This passage is never easy or smooth, but it is well worth the journey. I'm in communication with many spouses who have made this final separation from the narcissistic spouse. Some find support in their family members. Others have friends. Others create support groups that they can turn to, people they can trust and respect. Some individuals find a lot of help with formal psychotherapy. I would say yes, indeed, there are many fine therapists, but make sure that the person you choose is not a narcissist that has a money motive. There are many modalities that are involved with healing from the shaming process. One of the first things you want to learn to do is get into the calming, restorative part of the nervous system, the parasympathetic. You can find a lot of help through acupuncture, through meditation in its many forms, prayer, being in nature, taking time out each day, even if it's just a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just simply taking a slight rest where you are calming, maybe you're listening to music that you love, reading something that is very inspiring, spending some time on the phone just for a short time with a friend whom you always find comforting. And also, learn about how creative you are. You are a very, very talented, creative human being. Embrace your uniqueness and know that you will heal and recover fully.